Yeah.
Okay.
So tell us what made you want to be involved with Minority Scholars Program.
Okay, so my name is Alisha White, and I am in 12th grade. I joined Minority Scholars my junior year, and I learned about it through the Minority Scholars Retreat, and I went with my good friend, and she told me that this group of people would allow me to join a community and get to know different things and be able to speak about different situations and issues that I felt like needed to be addressed. And while I was there, I saw exactly what she told me. I was welcomed immediately, and I felt all hands helping me with whatever I needed, and they were there to assist me with the issues that I felt like needed to be assessed. So from looking at that, I joined, and I saw that I could become a leader and grow with everybody around me and help everybody else grow, as well as gaining confidence in how I speak and how I learn about different things.
Wonderful. So tell us the couple of things that you've done or accomplished with the Minority Scholars Program.
So one big thing that I would say was an accomplishment was integrating high schools and middle schools and integrating MSP into middle school programs. So I know that some middle schools do not have it, but Kennedy, we were able to bring a middle school aspect of MSP with them to Argyle Middle School, and what we did is we taught the kids how to do a town hall, which is known and came from Kennedy. It's where a group of us came together and we picked one situation where we really felt like needed to be heard about, and as a group we discussed and showed different views and opinions on what we had on that specific topic. So we wanted the kids in the middle schools to understand that it's okay to feel like you have an opinion and say and express what you wanted to say. And that's exactly what we did. We also tutored them in anything that they needed help with and made sure that we were there for them, and if they wanted to talk about anything, to help that they felt comfortable enough to come to us as well, because that's what MSP is about, and making sure everybody around us is comfortable.
Can you give some examples of what some of the issues that the middle school students maybe were talking about with you all, or what they wanted to do the town hall on?
So Argyle Middle School is a big technology school. So I think there was a forum on internet, or I forget the name, but the kids felt like everything going on with losing some internet or having to pay for certain apps and everything. And we're explaining to them that our generation, at some point, we grew up without having internet or without having technology there with us. But for them, they're growing up in a generation where it's surrounded by technology and social media. So how would they feel if something like that was taken away from them? And a lot of them said that they don't know exactly how they would feel, because how are they supposed to do work, and how are they supposed to have fun with different things? So their major concern was seeing how would it affect their schoolwork and also their time to have fun. So a lot of them felt like it would be hard, but they would be able to get used to it, which was a really good thing to see, that they're able to adapt to different things, and that they're seeing and understanding that they may have to adapt when it comes to obstacles getting in their way.
Okay. And then tell us about some of the town halls at Kennedy High School, maybe one that stood out to you in particular. What was the goal of the town hall? What did you think it did for Kennedy as a high school?
So I remember we had a town hall, I believe, with the case of the situation that happened at Rockville High School with the girl, if I'm wrong, she was
Louise Hernandez.
raped.
If you're in the building, please come to the main
We
office.
felt like that should be discussed, and it's also a school near us, and that's something that's we want to really address, because we don't know how students feel and the different opinions, whether some people see it as the girl should have dressed differently or whether it was something deeper than that. So that town hall stood out most to me, because there was a lot of opinions that were said and a lot of different views that showed throughout. Some people said that it's not fair that some people have to fear going out at this time, and that the world should be able to allow us to do what we want without having a fear and having caution like that. And especially in schools, we shouldn't fear going to the bathroom or anything like that, especially somewhere where we're supposed to feel safe. So that was a major concern, discussing not just for females but for males as well. So we made sure that there was a diverse group of people so that we get all views for the whole discussion.
Cool. And tell us about the walkouts that happened recently. How did you guys at MSP go about planning the walkouts? Why did you choose to walk out? And what did it feel like?
So recently we, minority scholars and a group of other students came together to help plan out the walkout for gun reform. And so what we did is a student came up to us and said that we really want to make sure that Kennedy is a part of this. So what we did, and as minority scholars, we brought the topic to a discussion during our meetings, and we said, how do you guys feel about this? And everybody was aboard. They wanted to make sure that Kennedy was a part of this movement. So what we did as a group is we all came together, we discussed what we needed to do, the different things what we needed to be able to do this, with administration and how they would feel about it, how students would feel about it. And for the fact that it was during school hours, we were worried mostly about students leaving for the wrong reason. So we wanted to make it clear that school does come first and everything, but we wanted also to make sure that they know that this is a good opportunity to really have your voices be heard and be a part of this movement going on. So minority scholars, we sent out flyers, we came together to help students understand that the real reason what's going on is not just to skip school. And a lot of students actually showed up to this movement from Kennedy, and we made sure that it was peaceful, we didn't disrupt classes or anything. So we wanted to make sure that we followed all rules and regulations so that this movement can show and have as much power rather than seeing it as high schoolers just leaving for the day.
Great. And then the last question is, what would you like MCPS staff to know in terms of how they can best support student leadership and student advocacy?
So as student leaders, we want teachers to be able to understand what we're going through and really see the different views. I know obviously everybody has their own opinions, but some students feel like they want to be able to express themselves, and sometimes they feel like it's a little shot down at some aspects of time. So I feel like just being open to hearing how students feel about different topics, and if a student really feels strongly about it, at least discuss it with them and allow them to understand it, or discuss that certain topic so that students understand everything that's going on, because some students don't know what's going on around them, and I feel like them opening up their eyes to different things really helps them with their future and allowing them to have a different stance and a different view with what's going on. So just being there to understand and help students see different things that are going on.
Okay, thank you so much, Alisha. Do I press this button to